What's up, guys? It's your girl, Shay Vlogs, and I am back with another video. Before we go too far into this video, as you guys can see by the title and the thumbnail, today's video is going to be a little different. I actually did a poll on my community tab and on my Instagram about what kind of content did you guys want to see from me, because I felt like the vlogs were kind of slowing up, so I wanted to do something new, something fresh for you guys. And everybody said reaction videos. And then I said reactions to what exactly? Then you guys said red pill content or Passport Bros. And Passport Bro was actually leading in the numbers. If you guys are new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and don't forget to drop a comment. Let's go ahead and get into this video.
Or even, worse. But you know what? This whole Passport Bro thing is very serious because it has people wishing actual death. Now, it's okay if you disagree about the Passport Bro thing. I get it. And I'm going to give you an example of what I would consider somewhat of a fair disagreement. Somewhat, right? And it comes from this YouTuber, Hot Like Bacon.
Now, before we go any further into this, I actually saw this video on my actual TikTok, and I was just kind of like, And then I started seeing more Passport Bro content on my TikTok For You page, and it was just very interesting. They were wishing death upon people. They were wishing pure hate upon people, saying that they were like bottom of the barrel people, and it was just crazy. And so I said, wow, Passport Bro world is really something different. Like, it's really something unique. And I felt like I was compelled to kind of share my opinion on it, so hopefully you guys, are interested in what I have to say. Let's go ahead and get back into this.
All right. Now, it's this kind of disagreement of the Passport Bros I can sort of deal with. It's not so vulgar as what we're about to see, but let me give you an example of somewhat of a fair disagreement from this particular TikToker.
So I wanted to give my take on the Passport Boys that are leaving the country to find their wives or to find women that they feel like are more traditional than American women. First comment, get a fucking grip. Like, are you guys really being fucking for real? The fact of the matter is the average woman does not even require that much. The average man is not willing to even do the bare fucking minimum to get and keep a woman. As a woman in America, why in 2022 would I settle for a man that expects me to basically be a slave and maid?
Right there. That's enough. So first things first that I want to point out, whenever you see these videos, the first sign of disrespect of the video is not going to be that great, is when someone addresses them as a passport boy. Now, calling a man a boy is just very demeaning. You know what I mean? It's very demeaning. And I personally do not refer to men as boys. My brother taught me that lesson because I was like that too before. Well, I just said, oh, shut up, boy, and I didn't realize the negative connotation that calling a man a boy had. I'm like, I would never refer to a man as a boy, especially a black man. It's a little different when you call someone outside of our race a boy as a term of disrespect, but to call one of our fellow black men a boy, that is just wild. Secondly, the comment about being a slave and about women not requiring that much, that's cap. That's cap. And as a woman, I know, because before I'm like, oh, before you even talk to me, do you got money? Do you got a job? Do you got a car? Do you got a house? Do you got this? Do you got that? It was like a list of things that we have. And most people use that term settle. Women don't settle. We usually marry up. We never settle. We don't ever really get a man that makes less than us, that has less than us, that brings less to the table than us, because we always usually marry up. And I can tell you that firsthand. We always look for a man that has the upper hand, because why? We want them to be the provider. We don't want to be the person that's working hard, having to bring, pay every bill, bringing everything to the table. And then the man is just sitting at home being like a house husband while I go out and, work my life away. That's supposed to be the man's job. So I personally don't believe in that term settling. should come out of a woman's mouth, because I feel like women always marry up usually. But let's get back into it.
In America. So I see why y'all gotta go overseas to sell the bullshit to other women. You're missing, you need money. Y'all think foreign women are cheaper or something? Or like, you think it's not gonna cost money to bring a woman over here, make her a citizen, get her acclimated to this culture? Like, it's gonna take time, energy, and money that y'all can't even give to women that live here in your own culture. Just because you guys are delusional. You need to be in a mental health facility, because
that's a little far. I don't think they should be in mental health facilities. That's a little far for me. But it is true. In order to be a passport bro, you have to have a certain amount of money. You cannot be broke and expect to be a successful passport bro. It just doesn't work. So I do agree with her saying you know you have to have a certain amount of money to bring the woman over here. Some people bring them back to the States, and then some people marry and stay over there, or they'll move to a different country together or something like that. But yes, I do agree with what she said. You do have to have money to be a passport bro. I've seen countless amount of videos of passport bros gone wrong, basically, and they're begging for money online, crying, you know, asking for a $1 donation just to get back home. So I do agree with this. Valid point.
being introspective and looking at your actions, what you're doing that's maybe not working out in your favor. Y'all would rather like go to another country and just continue the toxicity on different women in different cultures. You think they're not going to call you a bluff or figure out that you're full of shit?
So again, this is somewhat fair. And I know you guys are gonna be like, no, she's completely dissing. Look, it's somewhat fair, right? But I wanted to talk about this other lady who has, if you guys have seen her on YouTube before, she's not on here so much, but it's the spiritual whistleblower, all right? And again, you know, I've seen her content here before, but it's only a snippet of what she said. She actually deleted the whole entire video. But guys, I want you to listen to what she said, and we're going to pause it a little bit of what she said. Then we're going to focus on the response from this brother called the Black Hand. So let's play that clip, Dima, and then we'll come back.
Y'all shit. Well, fuck around and find out. Your ass gonna be in a ditch in another country.
All right. So before we pay his part.
Whoa. Yeah. So I have actually seen this lady before. She does get very, very vulgar when it comes to the passport bro. Like, they personally have offended her. Like, they personally have a vendetta against this lady or something. And nobody knows who she is. Okay. Nobody's checking for her. Nobody's like, oh, I'm going to become a passport bro because this lady, you know, is threatening me. Nobody. But this lady feels so compelled to speak on the passport bro lifestyle in such a negative way that is scary.
And I'm not trying to take her stuff out of context. I don't know what she said before, but it is poor to say something like that. Now, let me play the brother, the Black Hands.
And another thing, the people who have this negative outlook on the passport bro community, most of them are single African-American women. Now, I'm not saying all of them are, but most of them are single African-American women over a certain age, usually the childbearing age, and they have never been married. They don't have any children, or some of them are single mothers who are just bitter. And it's just sad to say, but that's usually the case. I've never seen a Black woman who was happily married sit here on the internet and talk about passport bros to this level.
So she hopes that Black men end up in a ditch overseas. Now I'm gonna tell you guys something. I've been overseas a long time, and I've been in contact with a lot of men and women, but a lot of men now. I know about 60 men that fit that so-called passport bro, and I know a lot of men in the U.S. that are still planning to leave the United States. And all of my days, all right, from back in the day till now, I've never heard a Black man wish evil like that on a Black woman. That he hopes she get trafficked, she found in a ditch, or she's dead. I've never seen a Black man say anything like
They
that.
don't care that much.
Anything like that.
They don't
I
care.
understand today's passport bros said what they don't like about Black women, and I know that's probably got you in your feelings, but is that enough to wish death? You know what I mean? And the saddest part is you got 9,000 likes. So you got like 9,000 women, because ain't no man gonna like another man to die.
Right.
You got 9,000 women that say, yeah, we hope these black men die. We hope they die. We support you. We hope they die. Like, what the fuck? That shit.
And that's the crazy part. Is like people do stuff like that, and these are the same. Like, you guys have to realize that these are children that have grown into men. So this is somebody's son. You know what I mean? This is somebody's brother. This is somebody's cousin, uncle. You know, father potentially. So for you to be a black woman wishing death upon the next black man is crazy. But these are the same people who will get up and go to the George Floyd march or to the BLM march, and they'll be, oh, don't kill our black children, don't kill our black children. But what's the difference? Is it just because after he's 18 it doesn't hurt as much? This is somebody's son still. So I don't understand why people feel so compelled emotionally to speak on topics that have absolutely nothing to do with them. And then to go so far as to wish death or to wish somebody up in a ditch, that's crazy right there. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is actually my first reaction video. So I want to know what you guys think about this. I will definitely be doing more. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe so you can join the Shay Vlogs crew. And drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Till next time, y'all. Peace.